In this video, I'll show you a few accessories that I love to use with my iPad Pro to dish out YouTube videos and other creative and pro level stuff. First up is the Belmont Paper-like Screen Protector. So this is a very high-end product that is made in Japan and currently is available to order from Amazon Australia for approximately $48, which is almost $10 less than the paper-like product that you see out there. It comes with wet wipes, screen wiping cloth, card, dust removal sticker, and a manual so that you can easily install this yourself. So there are precise cutouts for unobstructed access to the front-facing camera, which makes it Face ID compatible. The rough texture provides more resistance than normal tempered glass, which gives you more control when you are drawing. So if you are a digital artist or just need to take down some notes using the Apple Pencil, then I think that this will really make you happy. But my favorite feature of the screen protector is that it drastically reduces glare and improves visibility, which is ideal for me because when I'm sitting in a brightly lit room like this one, it helps reduce the reflection of light. And if you're gonna use a screen protector that gives you the feeling of writing on a piece of paper, then it is only fair that the Apple Pencil looks like a real pencil. Here I have a skin from Dbrand that costs only $7 without shipping. You can charge this as usual on contact even with the skin on, and it also offers some sort of scratch and shock resistance. The next item on my list is this USB-C hub, and it is called HyperDrive. I absolutely love and highly recommend this product because with this you can pretty much connect anything with the iPad Pro. There is a HDMI port that supports 4K 60Hz output to a monitor or a TV, one micro SD card slot and a SD card slot that offers quick data transfers, one 3.5mm headphone jack, one USB port and one USB-C port. If I were to pick only one item from this list, then I would pick the HyperDrive because this really gives me the ability to use the iPad more like a conventional laptop than a tablet. Plus the design is nice and the build quality is fantastic. They cost only $90 on HyperDrive's official site, and I will also throw in the links for all the items in this video in the description below in case you want to check them out. Now moving on to my choice of case for the iPad Pro, and as you can see that I'm using the Smart Folio case from Apple, and the reason is that as soon as you will slap on a keyboard case with the iPad, in most cases it will be more thicker than a regular laptop, which I think defeats the purpose of having an iPad in the first place. So if you want to travel light and slim and always maintain that portability that comes inherently when you own an iPad, then there is nothing better than the Apple's Folio case. Like it or not, it is the slimmest case out there. Sure, you're limited by just one viewing angle when you sit this thing up, but I have learned to work with that angle and it just feels fine to me. Plus, I have never really enjoyed having the iPad on my lap to type something either because it is not as stable as a laptop. Therefore, every time I want to type something on the iPad, I set this up on a table like this and I use an external Bluetooth keyboard. And that brings me to the next item on my list, which is the Keychron K1 10 keyless mechanical keyboard. This is apparently the thinnest mechanical Bluetooth keyboard out there and sells for around $80 if you get the 87 key RGB backlight aluminum body edition. It is very easy to carry around in your backpack because of the size, which I absolutely love, and the Command and Option key can be swapped with Windows keys if you want to use this with a Windows laptop. But most importantly, what I like is that because of the thinness of the Keychron K1 keyboard, I don't even have to use a handrest for typing comfort, which helps me keep things in a very minimum on my desk. It is very similar to the typing experience on a laptop, but with a mechanical keyboard, which I absolutely enjoy. And if you want a more desktop-like experience, then you can hook up a mouse with the iPad Pro now. I don't actually use a mouse too much because I prefer to use the Apple Pencil or just my index finger, but if I had to recommend a mouse, then I would probably go with the Magic Mouse that Apple makes because you can't really go wrong with it. It is made by Apple, so you know that it will work with the iPad Pro, or if you have other Apple devices it will just work fine. And the best part about this mouse is that it also packs very flat, which makes it easy to travel with. And speaking of traveling, the next item I want to show you is a must buy if you're a photographer or a videographer on the move daily. This is the Western Digital's My Passport Wireless SSD. I have made many videos on this before. You can watch them from the links in the description below if you want to know more about this solid state hard disk. But the main thing is that it gives you a boost to the limited space available on the iPad. I can use it to copy entire SD card without a push of a button by just inserting it and then accessing the contents on the hard disk wirelessly via the iPad. There is a Western Digital app that I can use to copy paste items or delete items off this hard disk as well, and you can also do so much more. So yeah, if you're looking for the ultimate storage solution, then look no further and pick this Western Digital Passport up today. Last up on my list is the Shure Motiv MV5 digital condenser microphone. This thing is great if you want to take voiceover for video or want to do podcasts. If you have a dongle, then you can connect it via the USB-C port onto your iPad, or if you have the hyperdrive, then just straight plug into the USB port and it will start working. For the price that it is being offered, which is almost 170 Australian dollars, I don't think you will find anything else that will do a better job than this. And this is certified by Apple, so it captures high quality audio for Mac, PC, or even the iPhone if you want. So that is almost all the accessories that I love to use on the daily with my iPad Pro, and I would highly recommend to anyone who's looking into these items to purchase to up their iPad Pro game for more productivity. Because with all of these accessories at my disposal, I rarely even use my MacBook Pro, and this one is the fully spec'd out 16-inch MacBook Pro, which is sitting and collecting dust, which is such a shame. I got it thinking I will start editing my YouTube videos on the Final Cut Pro, but I'm still stuck using LumaFusion on iPad Pro because it is so easy and fun to use. So it's very hard for me to come out of my comfort shell and then go use the MacBook Pro. But anyways, I think whatever you do, if you definitely pick up any of this stuff, you're gonna get more things done more conveniently. Anyways, hope you enjoyed watching this video. This is Nafi signing off till next week. Peace.